Hey, what's up guys? Blake here from BeyondReviews TV, and in this episode, we're going to show you the behind the scenes of the making of the music video Sayang by Kithara. Stay tuned. We have here James Jimenez, our cinematographer for today's shoot, and he's got, what is this one?
This is a
Ronin S with a
6500.
10 to 18. Come over here, let's look at the equipment. You got Gaffer, Bham, CJ over there. You got A7S1, then a 24 to 70, and an 85 on the A7S2. And we have also got the Kinoflow Diva lights, 4'4" bank, and we've got our beautiful versatile lights over here by Ledgo, as well as a couple of beautiful redheads. Hey guys, so it's been about 3 days since Kithara published the music video Sayang on their YouTube channel, and it has garnered over 100,000 views, over 500 thumbs up, and over 500 comments. So thank you so much to all of the fans and subscribers and audience and viewers that have watched the music video and have cried. If you've cried watching the music video, give us a thumbs up and leave a comment of your favorite scene in that music video. So this is the behind the scenes. You saw my intro on this set in this episode, and now we are back in my BeyondReviews Sarion film studio. Listening to the music, so we saw it on the iPad Pro, and by the way, it's powered, because it's low bat, it's powered by the FX Lion Nano 1. So how did it all begin? Well, it started with the YouTube Next Up last year. I got to meet the Kithara music group, and they were so awesome, and when they asked me to create this music video for Sayang, I said absolutely yes. And they sent me the link to the acoustic version of Sayang, and I listened to it over 100 times. Seriously, my wife was like, stop listening to it. But I said, hey honey, I'm a director. I need to listen to it as many times as possible to really absorb the lyrics, the musical notes. And it was just cooking, and it was marinating in my mind and in my imagination and in my heart. That's what I used to create the images that I was seeing during when I was listening to the music video, and I was really touched, and I loved the song so much that I really poured my heart out into it. So what did we do? I created an AV script. So on the first column I put audio, and I put the lyrics that they have, and I broke it down into scenes or images of what I felt would best represent the lyrics. And it's not just the lyrics, it's also with the musical notes. I was really happy of how it came out, and also the performance of Ben and Char and everybody else, and I was really like amazed, and my team did a great job with the edit. Jana, great job, and James, great job in cinematography. You know, I have a great team here at Sarion Films, and I'm really proud of them. Also, Gab did a great job in coloring, and everybody else who worked on it. Bham and CJ were there also. It was definitely a team effort to create such a beautiful music video. Well, we think it's beautiful.
What's up guys, Benedict here. So, backstory lang, I met Kithara and Direk Blake last year during the Next Up program of YouTube.
We met Direk Blake again during the recent YouTube Fan Fest. We were invited to sing there, and he was there, so we had a chance to talk, and nasabi nga namin sa kanya na we are about to release the new song and it needs a music video. So we were currently looking for a director then. And he offered and we accepted.
Nagulat ako, biglang tumawag sa akin si Pato of Kithara. Sabi niya, Ben, do you wanna be part of our music video? Sabi ko, yeah, sure. So akala ko extra lang. Tapos biglang as a leading man pala. So I was really shocked. Pero it was a great opportunity because I've never had any acting experience sa kahit anong mga music video.
During the day of the shoot, I was surprised when I saw the team. They brought all their equipment with them, including lights, cameras, or whatnot, gadgets, and all. By then, I realized na, wow, Direk Blake is really serious in making this music video a hit.
Sabi ko, wow, this is really serious. And kailangan i-all out ko din yung performance ko. So kailangan i-all out ko din yung acting ko doon.
Good. Black focus. Tingin sa kanya. And habulin mo. Oh, it's okay. Wait. Ano pipindot ko? Nasanay ko sa dito.
So we had about one shooting day, and when we got to the location, it was about, I think, 10 or 11. So makeup started, we had lunch. We started shooting at around 1:30 p.m. The location was at near Taal Lake Volcano. So it was in Rizal area. Thank you so much for allowing us to shoot there in a beautiful place. So we finished shooting at around maybe 10:30 p.m. During the last few days before the shoot, I added something to the audio video script or shooting sequence. I wanted to add a car scene where the female or the girl in the music video would leave Ben, and so Cha would be leaving Ben. She would get into the car and leave, and I said I wanted it to rain. So I asked Kithara, I asked Pato, I was like, can you provide, water hoses, several water hoses on that day of the shoot, just in case we'll be doing that scene if we have time. So we started shooting in the day. It was bright blue sky. It was so hot. And we got all of the exterior daylight scenes done. We were so happy with that. When it came to the schedule where we would shoot the car scene, I went to the side, to the location where we would shoot, and we checked out the water hoses, and I said to myself, how are we going to be able to do this? Because it looks totally fake if we do those with the water hoses. And I was like, oh my goodness. I looked up at the sky and I was praying. I was really praying the whole time. And I asked the Lord, please let it rain. And somehow, some way, on the right side of the clouds, from where I was looking, it started getting dark, like real dark. And when we were all ready to shoot that scene, we had to put away the water hoses because it started pouring rain, like super heavy rain, man. It was beautiful. And I was so excited. I was like, you know what, forget about the umbrella. I'm gonna be directing this thing. I'm just gonna keep going. And we just shot that scene beautifully. I was so happy with the acting of Ben and Cha. And also my team were all barefoot. They were like, they just took off their shoes and they were all barefoot. And they were under the umbrella because, they got the cameras. And me, I was just so excited. I was running back and forth and I was shooting, not knowing that I had no change. That's why I had the super tiny shorts of Ben. Thank you, Benedict Cua, for your shorts. I still have it here with me.
Working with them, wala akong reklamo, walang kaarte-arte yung team, walang kaarte-arte sa food, ang sarap pakisamahan nila, madali silang i-please, and they work really good, even kahit umuulan pa nun, sugod sila sa ulan. Of course, making sure yung gadgets are well protected, but mga katawan nila, wala silang pakialam kung mabasa sila or kung ano man mangyari sa kanila. Just to take a great shot. It was an experience for me, working with Team Blake and Direk Blake Sarion. I would never forget this experience. And because for a very long time, somebody took our songs seriously and justified it by doing a great music video out of it. We will forever be grateful to Direk Blake and his team. They are really professional people and they simply get the job done with flying colors. and I would definitely work with them again.
As you can see from the behind the scenes, it was raining and I forgot to use an umbrella because I was so excited to get that scene done. And now we're in one of the last scenes and you see the lead, Pato, is with us. He's helping. Yeah, he's such a hard worker. Look what he's doing.
No.
We're doing the lampaso. No, but he's so cool. He's the best. And we got our team over here working overtime. We got a versatile lights for the scene, and he's got a Pokemon prop. I said Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. He thought I said
Jekyll and Hyde.
Oh my goodness! After the rain scene, we had to shoot a couple of interiors where Cha was just staring into the camera or staring on top of the camera, and Ben was upset. When we started shooting that, we also were worried because we had to shoot the last scene, which is the concert scene, which you saw in the beginning, which is the night scene. We had to shoot that last. We really had to make sure that everything is dry because we won't be able to light it, right? Thank God that the rain stopped perfectly right on time and the grass was dry enough for us to lay out our power cables and light it up and make sure nobody trips, make sure it's safe. Bham and CJ were able to handle that, as the rest of our team were able to make sure the lighting was perfect and safe for everybody. Okay guys, so this is the last scene we're trying to shoot. We're trying to shoot it before actual sunset, which is in about 10 minutes. But as you can see my setup, take a look at it. Pato's about to sing live. So we're doing the music video of Kithara, titled Sayang. Come on. So he's gonna play it live once first for rehearsal. Come on, take a look. Take a look at my setup. Show them the legs. So when I was directing the scenes with Ben and Cha, I was like, I really wanted to be careful, taking care of their emotional quotient or emotional level, because I don't want to use them up and they would have no more energy at the end of the music video shoot. The very first few scenes when we would be shooting wide shots, I'd ask them, just give me 25% emotion, and the closer we got, I'd say 50% emotion, 75% emotion. Until we got up to the close-ups, that's when I asked them, you know what, we're really, you know, looking at our shots are close up, so we need to, can you give me 100% for this one? And I only asked them 100%, like, you know, on the final close-up take. And they were very thankful for that because they knew that they can control their emotion and energy as well, and not use it up on wide shots. So there's a tip for you. When you're doing wide shots, you can ask your actor to do 25 to 50%, 75% emotional or energy for the scene until you get it up to the close-up where you can really see the eyes and the face and, you know, every detail. That's when you can say, give me your full energy, 100% emotion for this. So that's my direction for them. And also, one of the things is you have to listen to your actors. So while I was discussing the scene with Ben and Cha, they were like, you know what, we'd like to ad-lib a little bit and add a scene, because before it was only Ben that was going after the girl. So we were like, you know what, I think the story was not as complete. So we added Cha, my actress, you know, was like, Direk, would it be possible if we can add, like, you know, a scene from her side trying to get Ben? And so that's where it all began. And I was like, yeah, you know what, let's do that, let's ad-lib. So we had a nice shot there at the beginning that showed Cha's character going after the guy, and then vice versa. Then after that, Ben kept going after her, and until it's, you know, it's too late. So that was pretty cool. Listen to your actors. Tip number 2.
Thankfully, my partner dun sa music video, si Cha, she's a great actor. When Direk said, sige, umacting ka, iyak ka muna, 50%. Sabi ko, 50%? What does that mean? So umiiyak siya, namamagay yung mata niya, hindi tumutulo yung luha. Tapos 70%, and then 100%. So talagang she was bawling, she was crying, and sobrang na-pressure ako, but I guess we were able to pull it off in the end. Working with Direk, sobrang fun. I have to say, it's really fun because fun siya kasama, that's one. And kaya niyang i-translate kung ano yung vision niya into words. And as an actor, I guess, it's really important na makuha mo kung ano yung gustong approach ng director o kung ano yung gusto niyang atake. That makes a good content That makes a good output, di ba? So I would really work with them again. No doubt. Actually, hindi kami sobrang na-lost during the production ng music video. Kasi, you know, when you listen to Sayang, as in, mafe-feel mo talaga yung kanta. So it's a matter of just feeling it and just showing the audience how it feels.
When you're ready, actors ready? 3, 2, 1, action!
Hold it close to your heart. The swing scene with a teddy bear.
3, 2,
That's
1,
also
action!
one of my favorites. When I was directing Ben and Cha there, my direction for Cha was that, you know, she's done, she's just had enough, and, you know, just walk away. And for Ben, I told him that once she leaves, because I really, you know, like the eyes of Benedict Cua, and I told him, you know, once she exits frame, keep staring at her as she leaves, and let the viewers and audience feel the loneliness of that stare. And I, you know, I think all of us have done that look when the love of your life or someone you love would just walk away from you and just leave you, right? So I wanted to show and capture that emotion.
Ayan kasi, sabi ko sa'yo dati pa dapat... Ay, sorry. Noon pa.
For the intro scene where Cha and Ben would meet, actually I wanted that to be sunset, but I wasn't given a sunset and the weather didn't permit it. So we had to, you know, work with what we have, and we decided to shoot it at night. So if you see the arches, when I saw that, I was like, and we lit it up, I was like, you know what, it looks almost like an open garden theater. So you might actually see that from the rain scene. So if you just position this way, that's actually the night scene. And if you position the other way, that would be the rain scene where Ben was running after Cha. And so we decided to shoot it that way at night since you know, we didn't have any more time. And we really had to make use of the location that we were given. And that was the best, I think, possible option that we had.
Lumalaban, susugatan. Wow!
Yung Sayang na song, sobrang na-touch ako na I just, you know, I just really had to work with my team and work with my actors to really sort of magnify the lyrics in the song so that the audience would really, you know, feel yung Sayang, you know?
So one of the most important scenes of the music video was the touching of well, Ben's hand slowly grazing the hand of Cha, which sort of was was timed to Pato's singing of the lyrics and there might be hope, and then all of a sudden, you know, after the hands touch, the smiles on both Ben and Cha. All of a sudden, I told Abraham to put his arms around Cha. So before the take, I pulled Abraham and I told him, you know what, after my action, their hands are gonna graze, and after a few beats, 1, 2, put your arm and hand over Cha. And Ben actually didn't know, and I love the way his reaction was. And this is one of the techniques that you can do, surprise your actors to the situation that you create as a director. And I feel that it was really nice, like how we were able to capture that, and my team captured the hands and the facial expressions of Bham and Chan. It was just great. It was perfectly timed to the beat and the music of Kithara. So what else can I say? Well, I'd like to say thank you so much to Kithara, to the whole group, and really for giving me the opportunity to direct their music video, Sayang, and for all the viewers that were watching it, hopefully you guys will watch also the behind the scenes of how we created this beautiful music video for Kithara. Yeah, hopefully you guys learned something. If you're into filmmaking, would really appreciate it if you guys subscribe and like, and also leave us a comment, and we'd love to chat with you. There will be more videos coming out soon, and for all my Beyond Reviews viewers, hopefully you guys learned something on what we used to create this music video. There will be more to come, and really glad that we can spice it up and add different kinds of videos here on my channel. And till next time, see you guys. Hope you enjoyed it.